Hello there, everybody. This is Krista, and welcome back to the Krista Chronicles. So I just got a little review package from US Games. I'm so excited. So, as you can tell from the title and looking right now, the main event here is the new Herbana Witch Oracle, art by Alice Guidi. So sorry if I said that horribly. Written by Cecilia Latari. Awesome. 50 cards in Guidebook. Before we get into this though, the other thing that was in the package were US Games 2 new deck bags. So first off, we've got this little silk number with the RWS Fool on it. It's definitely a larger size bag, and I'm guessing it's meant to kind of where you can put the whole deck and box together in there. Not to say you have to, but oh, slick. You know, that fits perfectly. Cool. Or the other thing that I like to do with these larger bags is use them more as like a protective shield, because I like to bring decks in my work bag or when I'm traveling, and so I'll use larger size bags like this to fit a few smaller decks in. So that's cool. So there's that. It's a nice, both of these are a nice texture. So I get real weird about textures, and sometimes when it's like with these kind of satiny textures, or this one here is a velvet, you know, when they're just like not, they feel a little bit like cheaply made and it's got that like weird texture to it. I cannot stand that, but these feel very nice. Like, this is really nice and smooth, and I think out of the two, I think this one's my favorite. This one's so beautiful. The velvet is so soft, and it's got this embroidered, we've got a pentacle, wand, sword, and cup. So cool. I don't think my camera's doing weird stuff right now. It's not picking up, well, actually it might be picking up the color better. It's like this dark blue velvet, which I think is so beautiful. Now let's see, I think you could fit a whole deck and box in there, but this one's a bit, yeah, you still can do that. This one's a bit smaller though, so I think this one would be better if you're looking, which usually is my method. Like, if I'm putting it in a bag, it's because I don't want it in the box. This one I think is a bit better size for that. So let's, here, I've got my Morgan Greer tarot, which actually could, based on the state of the box, could use a bag. So let's try this in there. Yeah, that's nice. But you do have some extra, it's not a perfect fit, you've got some extra room on the side if you wanted to. I think you could fit multiple decks in there, or if you're also like me and like to put crystals with your decks, you could definitely fit that. Neat. I think that's really cool. Or you could probably fit oracles too, especially in this bag. Could be good for an oracle, but again, I think you could fit multiple things in there. Should we try it? No, we won't try it, but really nice. So that was exciting. I wasn't expecting that. But anyway, back to the main event. Let's unbox and flip through the Herbana Witch Oracle. So we've got 50 cards and a guidebook. Wise, intuitive, and in harmony with nature, the Green Witch Herbana is the goddess of the earth element. She is deeply attuned to the forest's mysteries. Her magic is intricately woven with the wild essence of herbs. Oh, sorry. I feel like whenever I'm reading out loud, my thing that I'm so bad at is, like, voice inflection, knowing when this sentence ends. Anyway, okay, let's start that again. She is deeply attuned to the forest's mysteries. Her magic is intricately woven with the wild essence of herbs, flowers, and animals, guided by the ancient language of nature. This 50-card oracle deck transports you to the magical forest, inviting you to observe and to immerse yourself in your surroundings. Use the 64-page full-color illustrated guidebook to explore this realm and receive the insights it offers. Awesome. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty on the sides. 50 is a fantastic number, in my opinion. Oh my gosh. Look at that owl. That's so pretty. Okay, so we've got like a usual... Oh, I love this. Okay, so here's what the entries look like, which this is my favorite kind of setup for a guidebook, when we just get like a good size paragraph. I mean, I think there's a time and place for when you get the more extensive messages, but for a daily reader, this is perfect. I love that. Okay. Ooh, there's plastic. Hold on. Come on. I need to get more embroidery scissors. I keep losing mine. And this time, I don't even know how it happened. Look at the inside of the box. So pretty, which matches the backs of the cards. Beautiful. Okay. So, cardstock-wise, it feels like the US Games usual kind of standard smooth, but it feels like the... I'm going to use the word cardboardiness has been taken out. You know how for a bit of time, the smooth cardstock felt a little bit kind of stiff and cardboard. You had to kind of shuffle it for a bit to work that out. I think that's changed, which is very exciting because I feel like it's going to be much easier to shuffle right from the jump. I love those backs. Do we want a size comparison? We already had out the Morgan Greer, so why not? So a little bit taller, a little bit wider than standard tarot, but certainly not a standard oracle size per se, which I really like this kind of size of oracle. All right, we've got the margin, the Witch Urbana. Wow, I love this art. What is Wild? I was so curious about this deck, but I wasn't sure exactly how I would feel about the artwork, because it's a little bit different for me, but I wanted to try it because I've gotten a few decks, actually, to review from US Games that I felt kind of the same, where I was like, is that artwork really going to work for me? And then totally ended up surprising me, like the Woodland Fairy Tale Tarot, this Star Maiden Tarot. I'm really feeling that vibe right now of artwork. So, and I felt like this kind of went into the same category, and I was correct. I'm liking it. Winter, oh, that's so pretty. The Bramble and the Silence. I love how all the art so far, it feels like sparkly, like we get these little sparkles. The Bark. The Owl. I'm so curious to see, like we've got the I kind of want to use this one as the entry that I read. We'll read an entry at the end, and I think we're going to do the margin because I'm curious what that is. It feels important. The Great Oak. The Juniper. The Mistletoe. It's interesting to me right off the bat that it's like everything is the, as if it's kind of like, oh, I don't know if proper noun is the right word, but you know what I mean? That's interesting to me, so I'm really excited to kind of see the tone of the guidebook, how that's written. The Holly. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I love that blue color. The Candles. Gorgeous. I love a candle card in a deck. The Wolf. Oh, look at that. I'm already getting ideas in my head now of things to pair it with, so we're gonna do pairings for sure. At the end as well. Rest. So pretty. Awesome. Okay, I was hoping that we were gonna go we're going season by season. So those were all the winter cards. Now we're getting to spring. Beautiful card. The shoot. I love the color tone shift too. The apple tree. This could be so interesting. Oh, gosh, I love when decks do this. This is where I know it's gonna be a good one for me when I'm doing an initial flip through and I'm getting all these ideas already, because how cool would it be to do a 4 seasons spread with this deck? You could break them up by season and pull a card for each season. I think that'd be so interesting. On top of just shuffling the whole deck together. The primrose, the nettle, the violet. I'm loving the plants we're getting in this. Ooh, the hold stones. Beautiful. The fairies, look at that. Oh, I love that. Tea with flowers. The hair. So as you can see, we've got more so titles than keywords. So something to note if that's not really your thing. I personally like both. I find purpose for both kinds of oracle decks. So yeah. Listen. Okay, now we're into summer. Gorgeous. The fruit. Oh, it's tomatoes! I love that. I love seeing tomatoes in an oracle deck. You don't see that much. The crickets. The yarrow. I love that that's in here. That's one of my favorite plants, truly. St. John's wort. The helichrysum. I don't know that plant. Helichrysum. I wonder if it has... You know how plants just sometimes have so many different names? Let's see if this has a different name. Doesn't seem like it. That is so... I love learning about a new... Oh! Oh! So there's different kinds of it naturally, but it seems that... So it's where curry, the spice, comes from, but also in this family, straw flower. Cool. Cool. Neat. The marigold. I love that. The runes. Like a rainbow. Interesting. Interesting. The goddess Demeter. Cool. This is a fun mix of stuff. The lizard. Ooh, I love that. Nourish. Look at the snake. Oh, that's cool. Or no, that's not a snake. That looks like almost like a Komodo dragon. One of those big lizards. Autumn. The root. The mushrooms. The chestnut. The elder tree. I have one of these coming. I'm putting in new bushes. I can't wait. I'm getting an elder bush. So excited. The rowan. The dog rose. I want one of these too. I I haven't bought it yet, but it's a plan. Right to the forest. Interesting yet again. The herbs. The fox. Ooh, I love that. The bread and the tree. Harvest. And be a forest. That is, what a gorgeous card that is. Okay, so let's start first with reading. Let's read this first guidebook entry because I'm curious, and then I'm gonna grab some pairings that have been popping into my head, and we'll look at those. All right, the margin. The margin is that liminal place that lies between what is wild and what is domesticated, a space often inhabited by an uncommon, solitary person who cares, heals, or presides over the community's initiatory rites. It is a rebellious space where weeds and wildflowers grow. The moment you are living in a space of passage, to be explored with care and respect. Allow yourself the time to pause, to receive, and to connect deeply with your intuition. The answers you seek will emerge from this threshold. Neat. Okay, you know what? The other one I want to look at, though, that one that was like the bread and the tree. What does that mean? Let's find it. To get the visual, here it is. All right, the bread and the tree. If you've encountered this card, it is necessary for you to return to simple knowledge and contact with nature. Consider the act of kneading bread, a daily, almost magical routine. Take time to watch the dough rise, embracing patience and the art of waiting. This is the lesson for you during this period. Do as the bread does, be like the tree, which knows the right time to grow, bloom, lose its leaves. Stay in the natural flow of time without rushing. Simplicity is a skill, and it's precisely this attribute you need right now. If it doesn't come naturally to you, then practice. Interesting. Okay, I see why they're paired together, because both of these things kind of like talk about the act of patience. I feel like it could have been one or the other. That's what I was curious about, like, where do these tie in? I was wondering, I was like, is it like a folk tale or whatever? It's just that they have the same theme. I think it could have been a bit cooler if we just got the bread. I think just got the bread, because we get so many different types of trees in here. But I see the point. I see the point for sure. All right. I'm going to pause, get those pairings. Should we just shuffle it? We're going to shuffle together, because I could always break them apart to try that other thing I want to do. But right now I want to see the mix of colors. Because ultimately, probably how I will use it most often is all mixed together. Good shuffle, though. I was correct on my assumption that it seems like the cardstock has changed a bit over at US Games. This is not cardboardy feeling at all, which is awesome. That is taking no effort on my part. Excellent. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I've got 4 decks I grabbed, and to tell you, I was able to just grab those in 10 seconds because I already was getting ideas. I was like, boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's start with the first one that I thought of, and that is the Wooden Tarot, right? Is that what it's called? I want to say it's the Wooden Tarot. This guy. I think this is gonna look so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Oh, this is a big yes from me. I love this so much. This just feels so cool and witchy together, and I feel like, okay, this is gonna be excited. I feel like I want to use this pairing like now, because whenever we hit August, I don't know, it's August is such an odd month to me, it seems like every year, where I just don't quite know what the vibe is. That's where I'm at right now, where it's like, I really am just not wanting to lean into like the super summer decks anymore, but it's too soon for fall. This feels like that perfect liminal space, where I'm getting a bit of that kind of like creepiness, just a little bit with the wooden tarot, but then that connection to nature that I always think of during the summer. Spring and summer. Oh, I'm so excited about this. This is such a cool pairing. Let me know what you think, as always, but that's the wooden tarot. We are going to leave that one out for right now. Okay, and next I've got the Raven's Dream Tarot, which I would be so excited if this works, because I generally have a hard time pairing the MJ Colonnade decks, but like, I really like them. I think too, if this one works, I think for Hoxa would be good as well. But I just don't have for Hoxa. I saw this one first, really, is why I grabbed this one, but it's kind of serving as a dual, like, for Hoxa and this one. I think they both would pair similarly. And this is also very cool. Oh, this is also kind of fitting that liminal space I was talking about as well. I think I need to just switch up my decks I'm using yet again. Although, actually, I think it's been longer than I think it has since I did that. Probably I just need to do it on a monthly basis. But I think this is a good pairing as well. Oh, I'm so pleasantly surprised by this oracle. I think it just, of course, you know, I got it for review, so I kind of thought I might like it, but it was just one, it was a little bit going out on a limb, at least I thought at the time. But this is cool. This is a cool pairing. Alright, awesome. Raven's Dream Tarot, but I'm also going to take out for Hoxa, I think, because I like that deck and don't use it much for the same reason. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited for this. This is the Witch Folk Tarot. I think this is what I'm wanting right now. It's like where I don't really want the summery decks, but I kind of want to get into that where we're still in touch with nature, but we're getting a little bit more like folklore witchy with it. Where the forest is getting real overgrown and a little creepy. What do we think? What do we think of this? I think this also works. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. That's so exciting. These are all decks that I really like, but sometimes I have a hard time pairing. And I love, they've all kind of, or a bit, I should say, have this like folk art, folklore feel to me. And I don't have many oracles that fit that bill. And this one really does. I think that's what it comes down to. It's got this like folk art feel, which I love. This is cool too. I'm super excited about this. Oh my gosh! Yay! Oh, I love that card. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. Okay. Witch Folk Tarot. Alright, I've got one more here with me, and that is the Hush Tarot. Which felt a bit more like a wild card than the others. The others I was pretty confident was gonna work. What do we think? I think I like this too. I really think this, even though it feels like such a specific art style on this deck, at least to me, I think it's pairing really well with a lot of different styles. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, through this too, I feel like I'm really nailing down exactly what I'm feeling like my current vibe is, and this is it. I want to start getting into like the little bit of creepiness that I love during the fall time. And I think this is the perfect avenue. Oh, I love this as well. Okay. I feel like this is gonna be like my Oracle of the Month now. I'm so excited. This is so good. Like, look at that. Ah, that's gorgeous. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know what you think. Let me know what else you might try with this deck. Are you interested in this deck? Do you already have it? I think it's... I'm pretty... Again, do we ever look at this before we start? No, because I get excited. Let's look and see if this is out yet. But I think it is. Oh wait, I'm in the Kindle store. The Herbana Witch Oracle. Okay. Oh, okay, no, it's nearly out. August 16th, so this is today's the 10th, so sometime next week it'll be out. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Let me know what you think. But other than that, that's all I got for you today. So I hope you're having a wonderful day so far, and I'll see you again very soon.